guys, I'm Yvonne Garcia and I'll be guiding you through your weekly math lessons. Alright, let's get started. I wanted to share just a quick little something about myself, like real quick. You ready? Those are just some of my interests, likes, things that I do. Hopefully we could find some kind of connection or some things we have in common. I mean, maybe some of you are great at some of those things I mentioned. I would love to hear about it. Perhaps some of you realize that I didn't mention math in any of those things. So maybe you're wondering, why am I teaching you math? Because I'm good at it. No, really, it's just because I can speak the language. Now I know some of you are probably thinking, speak the language? What do you mean? Speak the language. Let me let you in on a little secret. Math is just another language. It talks with numbers, symbols, and shapes. The problem is, when you open a math book, it can definitely feel like this.
Ay, estos chamacos, les dije que se pusieran a limpiar, pero no, quieren estudiar con esta profesora Smarter, Miss Smart, ¿quién sabe cómo se llama?
Especially when you get to middle school math. Once you hit middle school, all of a sudden there's a bunch of new words and symbols and letters. They put the alphabet up in there with some numbers. It's a whole new world. Look, I'm not a singer, okay? That wasn't on my list of things that I do good. See, math books like to sound real smart. You open them up and they sound like this.
The solution to the slope-intercept form of y equals mx squared plus b is e equals mz squared plus 2x to the 3 x to the other side. It's really quite simple. 5 different ways to do it. With exponents, the inequality. 2x is less than 10. In order to obtain x on the left side of the inequality, we must divide 2x by 2. Since dividing both members of the unequal side by a positive number does not
Must
change
I
the
explain
sum of
it
the inequality, we may divide 10 by 2 to take. Quite simple. Angles, parallels, perpendiculars.
Fifth power, x to the 10th power, decimals.
I quite love fractions. They're the best. Let's put them in everything.
You know what I'm talking about. Math books like to use all the big fancy words. And it's confusing. That's where I come in. See, I'm here to break it down for you. So let's break it down. Now I can see. The intro will just be a quick overview of what we'll be learning for the day, so you know our objective. Then we're gonna focus in. That's gonna be like 10 to 15 minutes of teaching, learning time. I'm somebody that doesn't like to sit down all day. I like to get up and move. So if I can incorporate physical activities or manipulatives, you're gonna see it there in the focus in point. Right after the focus in, we're gonna go right into a little brain break, like 2 minutes. I'm just gonna play a song while you guys wrap up your notes or whatever you're doing. Then we're gonna dive right in, focus and dive in. I'm gonna break down 1 to 2 problems and you guys are gonna follow step by step. These are gonna be your examples that are gonna be in your notes so that you can always refer back to them, because really, who's gonna remember all of this? There's way too much to remember. So overview, focus in, dive in, and last, kick back. The last 5 minutes or so is gonna be all about just kicking back and sharing. I need your help to help me help you. Got it? Awesome. So how are we gonna do that? Things you need. A notebook of some kind. The important thing is to keep your papers together. I cannot stress this enough. You need a pencil with you. You're going to do a lot of erasing, so make sure you have an eraser with you. You can use anything. Colored pencil, pen, highlighter, crayon. Probably not paint because you're on paper, too messy. It's going to help you visually. When you go to open your notes and you see with color, it's gonna help you see what's important. So yes, please get some color. I don't even care if it's a blue pen. Get a blue pen, get a red pen, something different that will catch your eye when you open your notes. These next things I'm gonna mention to you are just recommendations. I would highly, highly suggest them. They're real just cheap, easy manipulatives. I use paper. I take paper, I rip it up, always. I use that all the time when I'm tutoring. Go to the dollar store, get some extra paper. I would definitely get graph paper. Graph paper is gonna be very helpful when we get into graphing and number lines and all that. Trust me, it will help, especially with those straight lines, okay? Get some Play-Doh. Play-Doh you could do a lot with. We could make we could make little pizzas. For you hands-on learners, Play-Doh would be awesome. Dollar store, get different colors. But and lastly, I really love to work with these. You might love it too, a little whiteboard. Little whiteboard and a marker. You can actually get different kinds of whiteboards, but you can also get a cheap one to see if you like it, and then if you do, you could get a better one later on. Super easy when you're working on problems, practice problems, anything like that. Why I like whiteboards? It's a lot easier when you're writing. You gotta erase everything, and you gotta wipe it all off, and then sometimes you fall behind because of all this erasing, or your eraser doesn't even work good. You know those pencils. I think that's one of those pencils. Those are just a few things that I would highly recommend having available to you, and probably a ball. A ball is really cool. You could toss it around when you review and stuff like that. You could probably find one around your house. I found this right outside. Oh, almost knocked my phone over. I'm gonna be here every Tuesday and Wednesday, an hour each time, so you guys are more than welcome to jump in. Maybe you didn't really get it the first time, you need to watch the lesson again. Totally okay. Hey, and then after the hour, if you're still struggling, you need some help, that's totally okay. Just let your teacher know, and we can set up some one-on-one time, and we could really dive in and work with where you are and build you up from there. Yeah, that's all I have for you. I'm looking forward to getting to know you guys. Take advantage of this time. Take advantage of the tools that are given to you, and this is one of them. That's everything you're gonna need for these hour sessions. It's just like going to a class, but right there on your computer in the comfort of your home. You could be in your PJs the whole time. That's like my favorite part. I'm wearing pajama pants right now. Not really. I don't know how to exit out of this video. That's probably good.